Friends, have you ever felt like you know what's right, but the world around you seems to be going in the complete opposite direction? It's a strange feeling, isn't it? It's a powerful piece of wisdom that says, a scholar is one who knows their own worth, and it is ignorance enough for a person not to know their own worth. This isn't about arrogance. It's about understanding your purpose, your value, and the path you're meant to walk. The text goes on to describe a person who God detests most. Someone left to their own devices, who wanders without a guide. Think about it. When it comes to our careers, our hobbies, our worldly goals, we are so driven. We act, we hustle, we build. But when it comes to the things of the spirit, the matters of the afterlife, we become elasi. It's like we've convinced ourselves that our spiritual growth is optional, while our worldly success is mandatory. Is that truly the right balance? There's a chilling prophecy in these words. A warning of a time when Islam would be emptied of its substance, like a jug is emptied. Imagine a world where the outward forms of faith remain, but the inner spirit, the true substance, is gone. In such a time, the only ones who survive spiritually are the unknown believers. These are the people you wouldn't notice in a crowd. They aren't seeking fame or recognition. They are the quiet ones, the guiding lights in the darkness, who aren't seen when they're present and aren't missed when they're absent. They are the true travelers of the night. This is a call to action for all of us. O people, take light from the glow of the advisor who accepts advice. We need to find those pure sources of wisdom, those clear springs, and drink from them. We're warned not to lean into ignorance or follow our every desire. It's so easy to get caught up in the immediate gratification of our impulses. But where does that lead? It leads to building our lives on a collapsing cliff, constantly carrying the heavy burden of our mistakes from one place to another. We try to patch things together, forcing connections that aren't there, chasing one new idea after another. But the advice here is profound. Beware lest you complain of your sorrow to someone who cannot relieve it. How often do we vent to people who have no power to help, or follow opinions that can't untie our spiritual knots? We've given power to the wrong things, to the wrong people, and now they operate on doubt and follow their own desires. The text then addresses a group called the Banu Ami, but the message is universal. It speaks of a time when the world's pleasures seem sweet, but it's a fleeting sweetness. It's like a long shadow that disappears when the sun sets. The forbidden things become easy to get, like a thornless tree right in front of you, while what is right and lawful seems distant and rare. Does that sound familiar? A powerful oath is sworn. Soon you will find the world in the hands of others, and in the house of your enemies. Power shifts. Power shifts. Fortunes change. The hands that were once tied will be free, and the swords that were sheathed will be drawn. This isn't just about ancient history. It's a principle of life. Every action has a consequence. Every right has a claimant, and the ultimate avenger of blood and claimant of rights is God, who no one can escape. So, the veil is lifted. The path is clear for anyone who is lost. The truth has revealed its face. But the question is, are we listening? Why do I see you as lifeless bodies, bodiless souls, wakeful people who are asleep, present people who are absent, blind observers, earless listeners, and tongueless speakers? It's a powerful indictment of our spiritual numbness. We're physically present, but our souls are checked out. We see, but we don't perceive. We hear, but we don't understand. The banner of misguidance is raised, and it's measuring us, crushing us. We're warned that soon, nothing will be left of us but the dregs at the bottom of a pot. The crumbs brushed off a table. Where are we being led? How are we being deceived by lies? We need to wake up. Every life has a written end. We must listen to the word of truth from a genuine, God-knowing guide and surrender our hearts. A true leader must be truthful, have their own affairs in order, and be mentally present. The speaker says they have laid the matter bare, like splitting open a pearl. They've shown how falsehood settles in, how ignorance takes control, how the arrogant multiply, while the callers to truth become few. People become partners in sin, but are divided in matters of faith. They love each other based on falsehood, but hate each other over the truth. In such a time, children resent their parents, The lowly are many, and the noble are few. The world becomes a jungle where people are like wolves and rulers are savage beasts. This leads to a profound reflection on why we're here. God created an afterlife, a grand banquet, and sent a caller to invite us. But what do? We ignore the call. We're not interested in what God encourages. Instead, we turn to the carrion of T-sword, becoming disgraced by our love for it. And when you fall in love with something, it blinds you. It makes your heart sick. You look at the world with a diseased eye and listen with a deaf ear. Worldly desires destroy your intellect and kill your heart until you become a slave to this world and to anyone who possesses a piece of it. You follow wherever it leads, with no inner compass to hold you back. And then comes the inevitable moment, death. Suddenly, the regret of a wasted life hits you. Your body weakens. Your face changes color. Your ability to speak is gone. Lying there, among your family, you can still see and hear, but you can't communicate. You think about the life you wasted, the time you spent. You remember the wealth you gathered, not caring if it was right or wrong. And now, the consequences grip you. You have to leave it all behind for others to enjoy, while you carry the heavy burden of how you earned it. You bite your finger in regret, wishing someone else had gathered it all. Death continues its advance. Your hearing goes. Your sight goes. The soul leaves the body. You become a corpse that your own family fears. They carry you to a hole in the ground and leave you there, alone with your deeds. And that's it. That's the end of the journey in this world. But it's not the final end. God will bring everyone back, renewing them after they have decayed. He will then question everyone about their hidden deeds. For some, there will be blessings. For others, there will be justice. This isn't meant to scare us into submission, but to awaken us to reality. It's a loving warning, a call to choose our path wisely, to live a life of purpose, and to remember that we are more than just flesh and bone. We are souls on a journey, and our destination depends on the choices we make right here, right now. Thank you for listening and reflecting with me today. If this message resonated with you, please like, share, and subscribe for more deep dives into life's most important questions.